In the rolling lavender fields of Provence, where ancient stone walls whisper centuries-old secrets, I first glimpsed her. The mysterious lady with hair like autumn flames, pedaling her vintage bicycle along the winding country roads. Her dress fluttered in the breeze as she rode, creating an ethereal picture that burned itself into my memory. I was there to write my novel, seeking inspiration in the quiet French countryside. But since that first sighting, my story changed direction entirely. She became my focus, though she didn't know it. Every morning as I drove my weathered blue Peugeot to the local cafe, I'd catch glimpses of her, sometimes turning a corner in the village square, other times disappearing into a grove of olive trees. The locals seemed to look through her as if she wasn't there. When I asked about the beautiful cyclist with the red hair, they'd exchange knowing glances and then quickly change the subject. Marie, the elderly baker, once muttered something about an old legend, a guardian spirit who appears to lost souls seeking their path. I dismissed this as local folklore, although doubt would creep in, like morning mist. On one particularly memorable afternoon, I was driving along the cliff road during a storm when my car skidded dangerously close to the edge. And there she was, her red hair visible through the rain, waving her arms frantically, warning me of the washout ahead. She saved my life, yet when I stopped to thank her, she had vanished, leaving only the faint scent of roses in the rain. Days turned into weeks, and her appearances became more frequent, yet more ethereal. She'd be reading under a cypress tree as I passed, or picking wildflowers by the roadside. But each time I gathered the courage to approach, she would somehow slip away, like morning dew evaporating in the sun. Maybe she's a guardian angel, perhaps a figment of my imagination, or simply a free spirit who chooses to remain aloof. But here in Provence, where reality and magic dance together in the golden light, I've learned to simply appreciate the mystery and intrigue she brings to my life. My novel remains unfinished, but a different story has now taken shape. One of a man in a blue car, a lady on a bicycle, and the thin line between the ordinary and the extraordinary. Sometimes I think I see her watching me as I write in the cafe, smiling that knowing smile, but when I look again, there's only the wind playing with the curtains and the distant sound of a bicycle bell.